Hello, hello, and welcome back to Reverse 1999. So, today we are gonna go ahead and play Brume's character's quest. But before we do that, we are gonna go ahead and pull for her, because she and Beryl were the two characters that I wanted. So, without anything else, how about we get started on this, shall we? Let's see how bad this is gonna be. We got the guaranteed 5-star right now. I wonder who it is. It's Duncan. Alright. Nope. Another one. That's a 5-star. Diggers. Oh, that's a 6-star. Let's see. She's beast, so let's check. Come on. Oh. There we go.
If anyone here needs a lift, you know who to call. I may not have driven much outside of Paris, but if I can survive those roundabouts, I can handle just about anything. Just tell me where to go and consider it done.
There we go. We got Beryl with one roll, I guess, left. I guess all we can do right now is, let me see. Who are we here? Nobody that I actually need. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is. We already got, you know what? I guess I can pull one roll for a character I already have. Yeah, figures. Alright. And that's it. So how about we get started on this thing, shall we? We have the, an unearthed gem. There we go. It's interesting that they use this art piece here. When even the most dazzling brilliance begins to fade, you who set forth once more will find the story meant for you. Alright, let's go for the survey as usual. She's a DPS extra action in Dynamo, so she's good to pair up with Anjonala as well.
Will there be time for a nap later?
So yeah, I have no idea how her playstyle is like, so we're just gonna go for
Give it a
channel.
water.
Go for
The dead embrace
Gerhard's buff.
Doom awake.
Leave it to me.
Go for a few buffs
Now,
here.
for the true spark.
Cherish life. Show mercy.
In a second. Let's not make a scene out of it.
There is no end to this
It is heat stated, no?
Doom.
It stings.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Stay back.
Okay.
Vergossenes Blut für nichts.
Right on target.
Alright, let's see what her attack
Das
is.
betrifft die Toten nicht.
Is this gonna be similar to what was in the story? I guess we'll see.
The destination is set.
The dead embrace you.
Give it a little water.
Schedule confirmed. It stings.
Up with a little spark.
Oh yeah, it's the
And
climbing
down
atop
it
the Eiffel Tower.
Bon courage.
Yeah, she makes sense to be Dynamo, right? She has lightning as her attack.
That's enough for like this.
The only
one
one
day.
that doesn't really make sense to being
Expedite.
Dynamo is Charon here. Poor guy
my
really
sight.
doesn't have the Dynamo feel, I guess you could say. Alright, the other guys are ready.
This must end.
The clock is ticking.
Loaded. Leave it to me. It is heat stated, no?
Signal confirmed. Ready to depart.
Okay.
Please, take good care of yourself. Power from the soil. Eliminate what is false.
We got a few this extractions going on. Alright, let's go.
There is no end.
I'm here. The destination is set.
Schedule confirmed. It stings.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its morning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
An amazing discovery. Up with a little spark, and down it goes. Bon courage.
Okay, that was kind of good.
Expedited.
Okay.
Schedule confirmed.
Give it a little flutter.
It's
The dead embrace you.
right on target.
Un éclair remarquable.
In my
n'est-ce pas?
sight.
Do not let yourself go.
Okay. Okay, I guess sort of starting to get it. Yeah, it's basically follow-up thing, huh? Let's give her a few more stuff. Let's give her another channel.
It is heat plated.
Actually, let's go for
The
this.
destination is set.
There is no end.
The clock is ticking.
It is heat plated. No?
It stings. Schedule confirmed.
Alright, let's go.
With a little spark, and down it goes. Bon courage.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its morning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Signal confirmed. Ready to depart.
Oh, that's quite a good amount of damage there. Oh, there we go.
Now, for the true
Follow
spark.
the plan. Right on target.
Alright, there we go, and... Okay, I'm starting to figure out what her deal is. I'm almost done here.
The clock is
The destination is set.
schedule confirmed.
Leave it to me.
Signal confirmed. Ready to depart.
Don't stick around for a fight you're bound to lose. But if you win,
Alright, now how about we get into it, shall we? There is 8 stages with 3 special ones. It's gonna be the puzzles. Alright, let's see what it is. The Pyromancer. With the sound of a creaking door and a slow patter of trudging footsteps, a young woman steps inside. Beryl silently watches the weary young woman. Her shoulders are soaked, darkened with rain.
Your trip to Vienna was not especially pleasant, it seems.
Okay, so she went to Vienna. That's not good. She doesn't answer. Instead, she pulls a heavy pouch and empties it into the table. Crystals and gemstones scatter out, glittering from the dim light. My mission is complete. Thank you for lending me your teleportation disc. It worked perfectly. She places the plain-looking disc on the edge of the table, handing it over along with the stones to the diviner. Strictly speaking, they aren't mine. The Foundation lent them to me as a part of our arrangement. Okay, so I'm guessing this is like after Beryl's character story. Much like this house. Yeah, figures they would give you. The safe house is one of the few places shielded from the storm, and the dark disc is capable of long-distance teleportation. The young gem hunter's journey is now inseparable from the Foundation's assets. Keep it. You'll have need of it.
And our next destination is...
Her tone is businesslike as usual and devoid of any expectations.
Adele,
What did you
what
see?
did you see there?
Oh. That must be an easy question for you, of all people, to answer. Only the usual thing you see in the world before the storm. You look disheartened. Is it because you finally realize how unusual these things really are?
Madame Boinish.
I'm going to rest. Being a gem hunter wasn't been quite as he expected. For all she gained, she feels a lot more conflicted. She pockets the disc, ending the conversation abruptly, leaving the glittering gems behind. In the quiet of her room, she closes her eyes and recalls all that happened in Vienna. Oh, okay, that's interesting. You're gonna see flashbacks to the Vienna chapter, huh? Is this yours?
Right.
Yes, sir. Ma'am, is this your car? This is my car. Please get in. Most nobles here still travel by carriage. Four-wheeled automations like hers remain a rare fascination. Yeah, this is a really advanced car for 1913. The man and his wife step inside, and the young driver politely adjusts the lady's dress. The three of them sit sealed away from the outside world. How are you gonna fit three people in here? This is a one-seater. This is only the front seat has seats, and it's very small. Miss Mueller has told us these exchanges were always in different places, but I had no idea it'd be in a car. Nor did I expect a buyer to be a young lady like you. Her tone carries no hostility, only confusion. You may call me Brume. Miss Mueller referred to me, you know? She brought me a jeweled necklace last week. I give her a fair price, one that matches its worth. Conducting business in a car makes things easier for busy clients like yourselves. Regardless of whether our dealing succeeds, I can still take you to the afternoon opera free of charge. The woman holds a flyer in her hand. Her attire bears theatrical embellishments. A peacock green bloom glints from her hat.
Okay.
Just so, Miss Mueller. You've never been cheated. My dear, show her the necklace. The lady retrieves the necklace from her purse and cradles it in her palm.
That's
You bought this a few years ago in Paris.
good.
Emerald, not bad. She receives the pendant carefully and lifts it towards the light. The green refracts across her face, vivid and pure. She doesn't need her arcane skill to know this gem meets the standard. But a small dragon pokes its head from behind their collar and crawls into the position.
Par le feu est purifié.
Oh, okay, this is a puzzle, alright. The crystalline lattice is a natural gem that can never be replicated. A counterfeit holds neither pure color nor true brilliance. The gem is genuine if its brilliance and same colors merge seamlessly. Okay. Is this a match-free minigame? Okay, it is a match-free minigame. Okay, I'll take a look at it in a bit. Yeah, it's just a match-free. Okay, we have... Okay, so you have to match these three, so I'm just gonna... There you go, that's one. Alright, that's gonna be 3. Or 2, I mean. Yeah, we're playing Candy Crush right now, it's kind of funny. Oh, that's perfect. Oh yeah, alright, there we go. Right, what else? Can put this on here. Then drop this. There we go. There you go, it's kind of simple. Well, how much that was gonna complicate later on. Huh. Flames flare, warping the many-faced emerald. As it fades, the little dragon lets out a tiny burp. The gem in her palm remains untouched. Apologies for the fright. My associate here helps me authenticate gemstones.
I'll take it.
This one matches my requirements. I'll buy it.
You are...
An arcanist. My family has used our flames for distinguishing gemstones from false for centuries. The man ruffles a little at the claim, not fully convinced of her pedigree. I mean, who would you care? She's gonna buy your necklace. The driver lets out the topic drop with a turn of the wheel. Quite the performance, but then Miss Mueller assured us you would be trusted, and we've known her for 30 years. How much will you pay, and where will we receive the money? It's yours. Right now, sir. This is the convenience of operating out of my car. She opens a bag and a seat, and takes out a quick stack of bills. Just like that. There isn't anything to sign.
Right.
Not at all. But if you're worried about the bills, you can make a stop at the bank.
Dear?
Enough, Anya. We don't have any time to spare. But, dear heavens, must we go? Must you go? She covers her face with a handkerchief and cries softly. Oh, she doesn't want to sell the gem, does she?
Don't do this.
Anya, don't say that. Serving is honorable. We are defending our nation's pride. Oh, okay, no, never mind. The husband is gonna go into war. Come now, dry your tears. No one must hear you speak this way. Miss Brume? Rest assured, sir, everything that happens in this car remains private.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just take us to the theater. We're looking forward to this performance for a long time. The vehicle stalks forward.
Dear?
Listen, Anya, I only need 2 pairs of sturdy boots. You keep the rest of the money. Go to shows, attend dances, whatever you like. You know you enjoy them. Have Miss Mueller or Valentine accompany you.
Listen.
Until we win this thing, I will come back to you again. Whoop. What? Oh, that's bad. Okay, the game's gonna reset. Damn. Yeah, alright, give me just a sec. Alright. Alright, my dear, I'll listen to you. Her voice still trembles, weighed down by grief and hesitation. Is this like... I wonder which version of Vienna this one is. It has to be 1913 Vienna, right?
I met a couple.
I met a married couple and bought an emerald from them. Of course, it wasn't my own money, and I made sure the price was fair. The driver relaxes against the car door, writing slowly and carefully on the postcard against and yet uneasy, a red book. There was no recipient, no signature, no address. She quietly jots something down, then tucks it back inside the pages. Halfway through, a voice calls out, "Hey! Hey, it really is you! You're the gem hunter, right? The short-haired lady who's been driving around. Look, there's your dragon." At the comment, the little red creature on her shoulder puffs out his chest proudly. "Yeah, the mysterious gem hunter. You're the talk of the town." "Hey! Hey, yeah, show us the famous legendary magic, please, won't you?" The sun is high. The young men are grinning and plainly drunk.
Famous?
They say you can breathe out a stone and then fire appears. If the gem is real, it comes out even brighter than before. But it's fake. It crumbles into dust, like it was never even there.
Of course.
Well, fakes aren't worth anything anyways. Rumor of the fabled gem hunters already spread throughout Vienna. That was very much intentional. The flame of her arcane skill draws anyone with gemstones to come and trade. The fame comes with a growing pride. There is a heat in her chest that is hard to suppress. You're right, though I'm not breathing any flames. That's Fufu's job. She strokes the dragon on her shoulder. It flutters its wings with pride. I can't take a real gem more valuable. I can't make a gem more valuable, but I do pay what it's worth. And what if the gem turns out to be fake? I don't charge for that. Appraisal is free. Good, good. You're a kind person. Someone who bought a fake gem has nothing left anyways. Look at this one. Please, I'll spend everything I had on it. It was supposed to be for an engagement ring, but things didn't work out. Hey! What? You mean you're just selling it?
Friend.
Friend, if there's any purpose to wealth, is that you use it for. Now, I'm going to use mine to buy some paintings. Maybe publish a book. You spent all your money on this. Oh boy, it's gonna be a fake, isn't it? She looks at the stone. Its gold and luster say everything already. Oh no. Well, We'll let your little dragon put my gem to the test. I think perhaps you should keep it, after all. It'll be a fond memory of when he broke up with you. You're not going to burn it. You really are a kind person. I think right now you'd prefer if I was a swindler. You're no swindler, I'm just a fool. I spent everything I ever had on a fake gem. No love, no paintings, and a book that'll never be published.
Hey,
Hey, put yourself together. The young man grips the gem, runs the railing, and leaps. Oh, what the fuck?
Don't!
She rushes to the railing. The Danube flows below. He resurfaces, laughing as he pulls along with the current. Good old Vienna. Through you, I can finally understand the meaning of a gemstone. I'm just happy to be alive, though I can't say the same for the rat that stole my money. The meaning of gemstone. The young man continues his bizarre scene for a while longer, before eventually swimming ashore. He stands dripping, the fake stone now gone from his hand, tumbles unseen through the water. I hope he's alright. His friend goes to meet him on shore. The two of them sing as they stagger away. The gem hunter leans against the railing, looking down at the glittering river. She had seen days like this in other places and lived up through them. A small smile creeps on her face without thinking. Interrupted by a familiar ring, a message from her employer in Paris.
Adele,
Come back. The storm is coming. I'm guessing this is the 1913 storm, but I'm not really sure. I guess we'll take a look as the story progresses, most likely. Alright. That was the Pyromancer. Stage 2, Playing God. What a hell of a title. Now, who is playing God in this one? Streets of Vienna. The city presses with anticipation for a war that will never come. The storm is set to arrive in just 3 days. Oppressive balls to follow one after another. Poetry and calls to arms echo together. The young gather every night. New publications appear daily. The air is alive and borders on absurdity.
you are?
Are you the one who buys gemstones?
Right.
Yes, madam. You may call me Brume. Please, get in first. I've never written something like this. Is it safe? Completely. But if you're worried, I can leave it off.
Oh,
Oh, alright. She lifts herself into the passenger seat nervously. The driver's expression is hidden in shadow, but the look on her passenger's face is one of equal parts awe and terror at this strange new marvel of technology.
I heard that.
Apparently, some famous writer is hosting a poetry reading at a cafe nearby. She breaks the silence, hoping for a bit of local gossip to put the dang woman at ease.
I'm sorry.
Really? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that. I don't really care for poetry. Nor do I, I'm just something I overheard from a few passengers this morning. They were already drinking at that point, though I don't like their chances of making it through a poetry reading.
Maybe.
More young people with nothing to worry about in life. Vienna seems to have more poets and writers than cobblestones. Her tone comes across begrudging, but there's an odd helplessness to it.
Right.
Painters, musicians, opera performers, I've driven every sort and kind of them. Done business with them as well. I don't know if you'll ever understand them, but they've always treated me fairly. I think maybe they're satisfied with their lot in life. Satisfied? Miss Brume, I wonder how many people you see like me, selling off their dearest possessions just to survive. She carefully takes out a crumpled handkerchief, warped inside as a ring. He was just like them, so passionate. He used to write me poetry. Until he put down his pen and picked up a rifle. Those ends were meant for digging trenches. So, yeah, I'm guessing this is like one of the, how do I say it? I'm guessing this is not the 1913 storm. I'm guessing it's one of the other, because the Vienna chapter storm, the war hadn't started yet, so I don't know. When he enlisted, it almost seemed like he was happier than our own wedding. It had only been a week. 3 days ago, they told me he was dead. There was an outbreak in the camp. Oh boy. Why did I let him talk me into that wedding? I was so naive. Now I'm left with a wide and meager widow's pension between myself and his family. with bread and meat nearly as dear as gold. But please, the ring, how much is it worth? I was hoping to place some flowers on his grave. It's gonna be a fake, isn't it?
What if?
Passionate, stupid man that he was, my heart was buried right along with him. But if it was a choice between flowers and food... Never read poetry, miss, and never fall for a man who writes it for you. Those sweet, dangerous words will make you forget the reality until it's too late. Outside the window, another group of drunken revelers passes by, locked arm in arm. One bumps into the car and staggers away. People like that will live as there is no tomorrow, but I can't. That's why I came to see you. You wouldn't believe the happiness I felt when I first saw this ring, the promises it held. Now, these gems mean nothing. They're only a means to an end. Brume ponders the words, not yet moving to take the ring or even to speak. At last, she takes a slow, deep breath and tightens her fingers around the steering wheel.
If I told you there was a reason behind their odd behavior, would you believe me?
The storm. The passion and excitement might not be their own. They simply reacted to something happening in this place. The woman looks out to the window with a pensive, wishful stare. Hearing you say that, I actually feel a bit relieved. I was born and raised here. I've never seen anything like this. I started thinking that one day, everyone here else woke up and decided that life only existed as an excuse to write more poems, or maybe there was some secret way to trade pretty words for food.
Why?
I never believe that you say, but then, why is this happening?
There will be a storm.
Oh,
One that will change everything.
You're just flat out saying it, huh?
The square, the fountain, the opera house, the cafes. Everything familiar to you will be washed away. And so will we.
Her brow knits like she's wearing something impossible, hearing something impossible. She tries to understand. You mean the rain will be that heavy? They'll wash away us away. Then the government should do something before it comes.
No.
No one can do anything. No one can stop the rain, madam. But I have a way to leave before it arrives. If you want to live, I can help you get away from here. The driver rests her hand on a wheel, her expression grim, her voice dry. Leave Vienna? And go where? Just backing up and saying goodbye to my neighbors. Would take me half a day. None of that matters. The only thing I can offer is a way to stay alive. After the storm, there will be nothing left for her for the city. Literally nothing. There's no need for farewells. Maybe you are one of those poetry people after all.
But
I also feel like you're telling the truth. Days this strange can't last forever. She falls silent, now in her turn to think. Soft rain begins outside, pattering light overhead. After a long while, she speaks again.
I'm sorry.
But I have to go back. My family needs me.
Thank you.
Truly. You said there's still a little time. I think I'll go and buy some good meat and take them to a proper diner. Make a proper dinner. They're right, weren't they? To live as if there were no tomorrow. I should have known. This ring.
It's genuine. Par le feu est purifié.
Minigame. Some gems have a light band area. The brilliance automatically is move 1 tile downwards at the end of the turn. Okay. Alright, nice. There we go. We go for this. Then we go for there. We need 10 perfect ones. I'm guessing it's gonna be an easier time than the other one. Alright, that's 4. Need one more. Oh, there we go. The small dragon flicks out a burst of flame, warping the red gemstone in a woman's palm. When the flame fades, Gems remains untouched. She closes her hand around the handkerchief, holding the ring tightly.
At least.
He didn't trick me. I knew he wouldn't. Even if I'm going to die tomorrow, I die a little happier knowing for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad I don't have to stay here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Brume. The door opens. The passenger steps out into the rain, shrouded in mist. Oh boy. Freedom, dignity, peace. The car falls silent until a faint voice stirs. Oh, Felician, I forgot you were here.
To accomplish, Adele.
I completely forgot you were still here. Playing savior yet again. How amusing. The another soul living inside, hold on. There we go. Another soul living inside Brume's body, too weak to stay at the surface for long. She may only have a single moment, but she's never one to waste an opportunity to sneer. I know that I can't save everyone. I'm not trying to. But I can't let someone die without trying, no?
Oh, please.
Please, ma chère. You neither grace nor skill to disguise your intentions. I've been silent, not dead. Do you really want to pretend you haven't been enjoying yourself here? Driving around this contraption, living out a long-forsaken dream. I feel a smile on your face every time you hear them calling you a gem hunter. Life is good here. I dare say superior to the pitiful life in Paris. You're happy, no? Snickeringly satisfied. You'd keep living like this forever if you could. Her brow tightens in her and she lowers her face in a dark grimace.
I don't think this place is at all superior to Paris.
No.
No,
Don't
no.
deny it. Nowhere else could ever compare to your precious Paris.
But the storm is coming, and this place will be destroyed all the same. Freedom never lasts long, does it? Look at all those postcards you wrote. You were as drunk as on that freedom as any other of those sappy poets and lovelorn soldiers. But to soothe your consciousness, you throw caution at the wind to the sake of some stranger with a sob story, just because you couldn't do the same in Paris. Adele, chérie, don't you feel the slightest bit of shame to pretend that this one life might cover your sins? Hello, the storm will come, yes, but so long as it's not today, you are quite satisfied to revel in its shadow. Felicien, you're being too loud. I wasn't thinking about all of that.
You idiot!
The soul's voice spikes. Paris wasn't enough to teach you. Use your head, Adele.
Even as the storm washed away all of Paris, the entire world, your life was never truly in danger. Yet now, you're content to live as that woman's lackey, you weak-willed thing you.
Tell me, how are you any different from these oblivious fools strutting about here?
Admit it.
In your heart, you are relieved that it was Celia who died in Paris. Oh boy, that is harsh.
Enough!
Felicien. The driver's face freezes like ice over still water, her voice booming on an empty car. The soul sputters weakly, having extended most of her energy. No. Not once have I felt anything like that, like relief about Celia's death. How could I ever?
She was my best friend. The storm. It caused all this.
Yeah, it really did. Whether you accept it or not, this is the world, as it is. The soul's voice drops low, dripping with condescension. I used to look down on the petty aristocracy as they knelt and pay homage to the baron's banquets. I never imagined I'd one day be kneeling begging for someone to let me live.
And you still cling to ideas of freedom, dignity, and peace in a world like this. That sort of idealism is worse than nonsense.
Honestly, Adele, you should leave Beryl. She will never protect you. Oh? And then what? Well, shall we join Manus Vindictae? I certainly wouldn't object. Yeah, of course you wouldn't. If it weren't for them, Celia might still be alive. Everyone could be alive and everyone could be dead. The only thing that matters is that Manus Vindictae can control the storm. They can make it. Yeah. So what? They're twisting their world into something unnatural. There's only people like them can survive. I don't want a world with only one kind of person, one kind of madman. I would never want that.
I've always hated driving in places like that.
Their ideal world is like a street with no signs, no rules, only chaos everywhere. I've always hated driving in places like that.
Felician,
I've always let you speak your mind, but if you ever bring this up again, even once, I will ask Madame Boiniche to remove you.
Adele.
You... She gasps until she finally, spends all her energy and fades back into slumber. The argument ends without resolution. It doesn't feel like victory. The taste of that last threat hangs acrid and sharp on her tongue. Finally, she stops the car and drives forward, cutting through the misty rain. Oh boy, Adele there is really mad. Understandable. Really. Another night passes and her mood does not improve. After leaving Paris, she has become a true gem hunter, chasing glittering stones and bringing them back to Madame Boiniche to serve as medium for divination. Outside, the world is crossing another storm, but inside the shelter, the diviner has covered a table with crystals and gemstones. Pale hands place them one by one, marking them with intricate, unfamiliar sigils. Brume sits across from her, sleepless eyes dropping with each pass, unable to make sense of what she sees.
Madame Boiniche.
Are you preparing a reading? Shh. The rain does not last long. Be patient, Adele. Her pale eyes reflect the gemstones' glow. She speaks softly, unmoved by the events unfolding and refolding outside. Adele is quiet as she watches the ritual, her eyes catching on the glimmering gems as they clink against each other. As the rain slowly outside, the gemstones on the table shatter all at once. Their luster gone. Did the ritual fail? This was different from a usual reading, n'est-ce pas? Yeah, as we've seen in Barrel's quest, all her rituals fail except in the flood. You noticed, yes? It wasn't really a reading at all. It's a different kind of ritual, though it still requires the gemstones as a medium.
Madame Boiniche.
Are these stones useless now? As far as rituals go, yes, they cannot be used again.
Do you find that regrettable?
No, after all, you must have wanted them to purchase them for a reason. Well, perhaps a little. These gemstones, they have their worth in their own stories. You said this wasn't a typical reading. What was this ritual for? Is it something to do with the truth of the storm? Her eyes sharpen. The days of fatigue disappears. She sits up without realizing, her voice edged with hope and urgency.
You believe that by giving me the gemstones, you will learn the truth about this storm. Is that it, Adele?
Judging from your tone, it won't be that simple. Your time in Vienna has made you more eager. That is a good sign. A good sign? Maybe. Felicien nearly tore me apart over it. The soul is silent. She has sunk into a deep sleep. No one in Vienna knows anything about the taverniers. Everything in Paris truly was erased by the storm. It's odd that I only realized how proud I was of that name after it's gone. Her long fingers turn over the shattered crystal pieces, her gaze dimming. Even if I was only a driver, I was not an ordinary one. I had stories to tell. Those days were long
gone. And I realized it too late.
Yeah.
Adele,
Truth cannot be bought or traded. It reveals itself only along the way.
you have already set foot on the path. In chasing gems and the truth of the storm, you have faced failure after failure. Yet with each attempt, you draw ever closer.
You mean you'll find the answer? I'll find the answer myself. You saw this in the reading. The diviner's smile is faint and distant, like snow melting into water, gone in a breath.
Adele,
That, Adele, is something that requires no divination to see. I need gemstones. You seek them. That is all. What happens along the way is your path to follow alone. I seek them. It's still hard to believe me, a gemstone hunter, in a world ravaged by the storm. Her gaze holds on to the glittering sliver that have scattered across the surface of the table. Whoops.
But
I don't quite understand, but... Gemstones do not change. Perhaps that holds more meaning than trying to save people lost in the storm. She lifts a shard and peers through it, her vision suddenly recolored to match its hue. Oh boy. Part 4. A business opportunity. Oh, we're in Delhi? Or not Delhi, in the... Oh, we're actually in Delhi, haha. A bit, yeah, of course, because Brume and Beryl went to Delhi while Matilda went to Montpa. A busy street dedicated to the buying and selling of precious gems. A panoply of merchants and customers of every complexion and style mingles together. You know what's interesting? We're seeing like the same events from Beryl's character quest, but in the perspective of Brume, which is an interesting way of telling the story. Sunglasses lift and lower again and again just to catch gemstones shine more clearly. The sun leaves skin sticky with heat. The clarity is excellent. She places the stone back into the tray, neither offering a price nor revealing any particular emotion. Really be taking it then? This is the best batch of the roughs we had in some time, shipped straight from Padar mines.
Here's the case.
There's not much left there. Ask around, you'll see everyone is running low on stock. But the customers keep coming.
Merci.
Thank you, sir, but this is not what I am looking for. Tell me, what is it you're looking for? I will ask around. A cashmere sapphire. The practice glinting eye suddenly dulls. I don't suppose you just heard a rumor and rushed over, eh? I'm afraid you'll leave empty-handed.
Listen.
Look at you. Green as grass, take my advice, miss. Searching for a sapphire like that here is useless. Not even the most experienced hunter will find such a thing. You think me an amateur then, no? Let's not put that away. It's all that you're searching for the rarest of the stones. Come all this way and leave empty-handed would be the worst, I think. Unless you have no choice, I advise you to lower your expectations.
No.
I see, but I don't intend to change my goal, sir. Then go asking around if you must. A commotion cuts off their back and forth. Shoo! Stop bothering me. I'm not buying your stones. Mina's father? And who's Mina?
No!
Mina, come here. Don't pay him any mind. That, but... Oh, that's interesting. Tell him to go back where he came from. Trying to trick me with these obvious fakes. 1 minute, what the fuck was that sound? 1 minute. I'll give you 1 minute to clear off and leave me to my business. Else I'll lay hands on you. A dark-skinned boy shoved down into the street, kicking up dust. He springs up, clutching a stone, and stubbornly leaps towards the counter.
Hey.
It's real. It's a good stone.
Calm down.
Hey, calm down. The gem hunter, having become well accustomed to settling disputes, finds herself pulled unconsciously towards the situation, raising a hand to draw their attention. Those gathered turn to the cell of appointed mediator. Seeing a fine crystal flash in the back of her hand, the gem merchant's face softens towards the potential customer.
What is it?
So, what's going on? What makes you think this stone is a fake? The boy moves closer to her, feeling both protected and newly hopeful.
Here is the
Miss,
case.
you don't know this boy. He likely stole his father's truck to come here, and wouldn't be the first time, I can tell you that. He's just a miner's hand. He'd never bring anything good. All the stones in real quality don't make it past these, therefore, foreman.
Oh.
So whatever he's holding now is either fake or stolen. This kid thinks he can just do whatever he wants. The guts.
Huh.
This one's dug up myself. I promise it's good. Give me a break. I won't trade with some ruffian like you. If there's any justice in this world, then you'll get a proper hiding from taking that truck. He waves his hand like shooing flies, showing no pity. Dad, why not at least look at the stone he brought? Maybe he's telling the truth. Mina, with people like him, kindness gets you nowhere. You get tangled up with that little thief today if you push our business with the mines in jeopardy.
I see.
I see. Still, I think it would be alright just to take a look, n'est-ce pas? Small, rough hands place a simply cut, unearthed stone into her palm. It has a real weight to it. Is that the thing she's looking for?
Le feu est purifié.
I'm guessing that's the sapphire she's looking for. No, it's fake. Some jealous of a light diffraction. Okay, ones go forward, ones go sideways, it seems. Oh, okay, so they follow up along this path, it seems. Okay, okay. Right, I'm just gonna... There we go. There we go. Oh boy, yeah, there's a lot of them. Nice. Nice. I will say, I do like Connect-free games. They are a nice little time waster. Too bad most of them are mobile platforms are like, how do I say it? Extremely how do I say it? I forget. I don't know how to say it exactly. Predatory? Yeah, that's the way. And full of ads. Otherwise, these are quite fun time killers. No more words needed. The red dragon on her shoulder lifts his head. Flames erupt briefly, flashing across her eyes. The gems merchant watches the fire with widened eyes. It's real. Though, it's not particularly high quality. Not clean, it has a violent cast. If you get yourself, no? I still am some notches. But you've all but ruined it.
I'm not sure.
You were using an arcane skill to appraise that stone just now. That's right. Have you ever heard of it before? She looks at the man with a sudden eager curiosity. The little dragon stretches its neck as if to join her.
You are...
Are you a chevalier? Chevalier? A famed French gem hunting family. That arcane skills of yours is unmistakable. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. So, they're talking about Chevalier instead of the other, her actual family name. I'm guessing they're like a precursor to her actual family right now. Or maybe the storm twisted the world, so her family has a different name. It would be interesting to see if the second theory is correct. She looks away, the red dragon's wings drop, suddenly lacking spirit. You're mistaken, the techniques don't look familiar. She places the gem back onto the boy's hand, his expression dims with disappointment. What's your name? Patel. Alright, Patel, name your price. Huh? The stone, how much do you want for it? He gives a number, hesitant but steady.
Deal.
Fair price, I'll take it.
Even so...
Miss, there's no need to show charity to a no-good ruffian like him. Even if the stone is real, you don't know where it came from. For the gem you're after, I'll be able to find it, I assure you.
Is that so?
Can you? I'm looking for a cashmere sapphire. Yeah.
Huh?
Miss, are you sure? I'll be honest, most of the mines around here don't produce sapphires anymore.
No.
The few who that are circulating around are openly are invariably fakes.
But...
Then again, I see you can appraise them for yourself. That's your advantage, at least you don't get cheated. The gem hunter shows no reaction to the merchant's flattery. So the genuine sapphires aren't in open circulation, but they can still be found somewhere, n'est-ce pas? As perceptive as your little dragon, it seems. The old sapphire mines are near the border, the same area this brat slinked out of from. Source Patel, still clutching his jagged stone with pride.
Here is the case.
It's not safe out here. I'll pass through you'll pass through dense rainforest, places where all manner of smugglers and criminals gather, and the miners themselves aren't the friendliest either. But the other gem hunters have gone to visit these mines before, no?
Yes.
Well, yes, but they had teams and backers behind them. You came alone, it seems, aside from your pet. That much is true. Then I beg you, please stay here, where it's safe. I have contracts in the mines. If you want to contact in the mines, if you want to work together. From what you just said, the Sapphire mines are nearly exhausted, and the other hunters are waiting at the gate. If I stay here, I'll never have a chance. You want someone who can appraise stones? Fine. After all, it can be useful information. The merchant expression hardens. Miss, I don't want to sound harsh, but going into the mines alone is as good as death sentence. He scans her face, hoping to see some sign of struggle, some hint of fear or unease, anything. But her expression is calm, almost serene. I'm simply thinking of your safety. If you stay here with enough time and money and your appraisal abilities...
I don't have that much time.
I don't have that much time. Kid, come here. The boy, really young man, approaches and Brume meets his eyes. Is this the first gem you've sold?
Yes.
Yes.
I would be honored.
Then I'm honored. I'll pay your price, and something extra for the effort. But you must take me to your mine. Clever, Brume. Okay. Paid for the gem and the services. Alright. I don't know where this is all leading to. Against the inevitable. As the sun sets, the eager crowds that once filled the street begin to shrink away into the night. You got some guts driving in Delhi alone. She loads the supplier with her car and pats the roof. I'll take my own car. When we set out tomorrow, you lead. Got it. He's quiet, but seems to be in good spirits, as if he helped load up her supplies. Mina furrows her brow as she watches them. She makes an odd pair with Patel, despite being the same age, they look years apart. Sister. Huh? Oh, you can just call me Brume. Or Adele. Adele, I'm sorry about my father. Aw, cute kid.
No.
You ready to apologize? He's a merchant. He has his own reasons. But he wasn't like that before. It wasn't so long ago that he visited the mines himself. He became so harsh lately. And the people in the mines weren't always like that either. They didn't always treat Patel this way. They both glanced towards Patel sitting in a truck bed. His arms and legs tell the story in a patchwork of bruises.
It's dangerous.
Adele, maybe you shouldn't go. The mines really are risky to visit now. Mining gems is always risky. They wouldn't be nearly so precious if it wasn't. But you might not even find one. And even if you do, you may not make it back. My father's right about that much. There are so many dangers to avoid. But I don't want to avoid danger.
I don't intend to
Rather,
give up
I don't
just
intend
to
to
play
give-
things safe.
There we go. Mina falls quiet. She knows nothing she can say will change this woman's mind. Hey, don't look so down. Maybe will come back with the sapphire. I hope so.
What?
If this is what you have to do, then I wish you luck. Thank you, Mina. That's enough. I wonder if this is a storm doing stuff again. The heat is always heaviest just before the rain arrives. Made less by the stagnant air near the mine entrance, the sluggish humid air blurs the line between swimming and walking. Shouts and hammering echo across the site. Even the threat of a downpour doesn't stop their relentless pursuit. Oof, lucky enough I suppose. With Patel leading, they reach the mine without incident. There. He points to a mine entrance where small frame workers wearing headlamps are preparing to descend. A few older men look on. Patel quickens his pace towards them. As he approaches, one of the men looks up, giving me a stunning glare. As Patel reaches him, he holds out a hand and strikes him across the face. Ouch! Patel!
Don't!
Leave him alone! Too late. Patel stumbles from the blow. Brume catches him. Who are you? Friend of Patel's. Ha! A friend. His stone facade doesn't crack even as he withdraws his hand. Patel, get back to work, now! Yes, father. Patel goes to fetch a large sieve. Sieve? His own face now matches his father's, stiff and emotionless. Are you coming with me? I have to go sift the mineral sand. D'accord. Your friend is will only be too happy to help. A smile breaks through the face facade, but his left cheek is starting to swell and redden. A water source muddied and tainted from washing away the ravaged earth. A line of people stand along its bank, breaking up ore. Tired and thin old men, playing out a cacophony of hammers. You did well. Doesn't look like your first time. The words come out awkward, as if he isn't used to saying anything at all. At the water's edge, they lowered their sieve into the pool. Okay, I know what it is now. To wash away the mud and pick through the stones revealed at the bottom. Is that so, Master Patel? Maybe it's because I picked up some theory while learning to appraise the gemstones. Theory? Knowledge, methods. Oh, like my brother. He's always interested in learning. He even knew how to write. You have a brother? Dead from heat stroke. Oh my, he just collapsed one day. Yeah, heat will do that. It's terrible, really.
I'm sorry.
Everyone here has lost a brother. My uncle is buried in these mines. The gem hunter lowers his head, hands in the sun, warm water, feeling the mud between her fingers. You didn't want to come back, did you? I wanted my own money. His voice drops, almost swallowed by the babbling water and the rhythmic hammering, but she hears it. When I found that stone, I hid it in my mouth.
So,
It was mine. You'd gotten a good price if you... Sorry about that. If you'd gotten a good price, you wouldn't have come back. After a long moment, he nods. My brother did the same. He was good at finding stones, good at hiding them too, good at staying away. But he always came back in the end. The last of the mud washes away, leaving only a few dull stones behind. Worthless. He flicks them into the water. The workday passes quickly, sunset falls, a cool night wind rises. They didn't come away empty-handed, but the effort far outweighs the gain. A fire crackles, clothes still damp, the gem hunter eats a little of the food she brought. They still sleep on the ground tonight, they will sleep on the ground tonight. You filthy as a peasant! A familiar voice rings out.
It's not so bad.
Looked worse, Felicien. This part of the job.
But I am not like you at all, peasant.
You do realize I am part of you now? Why must I be forced to wallow in the mud like some barnyard creature? I expected to revel in all this, but I have a heart. Felicien, oh wait, I think I read it wrong. I expect you to revel in all this, but have a heart, okay. Felicien, I'm not wallowing in mud, and you're being loud to give me a headache. Here, let me wipe you off. She wipes the muck from the crystal, suppressing an eye roll. Quelle horreur! This is what you get for playing in the mud all afternoon. Why must I suffer like this?
Sorry.
Sorry, but I can't exactly take you off. Weren't you here for the sapphires? What's the point of sifting through this dirt? Please, oh please, do not tell me you're enjoying this too. I haven't forgotten what I'm here for. You're just kind of distracted right now. But I will bring a word. If a sapphire turns up, I'll be the first one here to negotiate. So you're pretending to befriend the boy to exploit his skills. Adele, I'm impressed. Perhaps I'm beginning to have some influence on you. If misunderstanding my intentions makes you feel better, then go ahead, Felicien.
After all, being trapped inside the crystal seems rather miserable.
Please, you're just like everyone else, Adele, always refusing to admit your own selfishness. She snickers darkly. I'm not as selfish as you make me out to be. I have a goal.
I'll get the sapphire.
The Tavernier curse prevails. We always find our treasure. She speaks softly, eyes lift to the deep blue night. At first light, the mine awakens with the day. A rough coal hose feeds water into the mine shaft to ease the pressure inside. Patel straps his headlamp ready to descend.
Do be careful.
If anything goes wrong, shake your light. I'll pull you out. His body slips into the water. He nods once and swims deeper. Oh boy, he's going into the water? His light dims. By noon, Patel has surfaced, willing to bring a tray after tray of heavy mineral sand. His hands are wrinkled and pale from the water. You need to take a break. I'm fine. Just one more. His wet hands left the sieve high, passing it to Brume with a mouthful of at the mouth of the tunnel. I'll be right back. His voice fades, swallowed by rushing water. You've been down there too long. A sudden snap. A twist seems imagined. Then she realizes the support frame collapsing. In an instant, earth floods the shaft. The light blinks out. Oh no. Patel! Mine collapse! The miners began shouting over each other as they rushed towards the side of the collapse. Oh man. Well, I'm guessing you're gonna be with your brother soon. The Curse Breaker. Stifling heat. They dig, bent over the earth. With every minute, hope evaporates. Patel! Patel! But no one answers. His father's the first to stop digging. He stares at the mound of earth, empty-eyed.
Keep digging! We must help him!
He's dead. There wasn't anything worthwhile down there. He shouldn't have gone in. It was a waste of effort. His voice is flat, his eyes are red but hollow. We live and die searching for those gemstones. The only thing that's ever been worth it, that ever mattered. Brume keeps digging, ignoring the old man's dejected words. Sweat runs down her face, falling into the mud. Near dusk, she finally unnerves him, but the crush of stone and dirt had already suffocated him. Oof, poor guy. You'll see your brother soon, I suppose. Patel. The boy's face is grey, eyes closed, his skin color, his skin cold, even in the jungle heat. You saw where your father led you, didn't you? You tried to escape this fate.
But...
Curse breaker, huh? Her gaze drifts over the mining camp. Another entrance, workers are already gathering, starting their next shift. The lonely figure sits at dusk beside Patel's still body, mumbling to herself.
only the gemstones matter.
Only gemstones? She carries Patel's body to a place far from the shaft, as far from camp as she can manage. She covers him with the mount dirt dug by hand. Her entire body aches with effort, but she forces herself to prop a few branches to mark his grave.
Goodbye.
Patel. She whispers. All that for a gemstone, huh? Wonder what's gonna happen next. A new day breaks to the mine. None of the gathered workers even seem concerned or even affected by the recent loss. You're still here. His voice is rough, as tired of her very presence. If you're going to stand there judging us, why stay? Did you want me to cry for him? He isn't the first of us to die, he won't be the last. It's traitors like you that make this place as hellhole as it is. Patel's grave is over there. She doesn't answer his accusation, only lifts a hand and points. If you want, you could give him a better marker, something more. It's not worth it. We may need to dig there someday. His gaze shifts from the makeshift grave back towards the active shaft. There's a thick hose pours water inside. You sure are miners, aren't you? How's now that Patel's gone? You?
I need to find the gemstone.
I'm trying to find my gemstone. That's why I'm here. The rush of water roars in her ears. Even in the heat, the water in the shaft feels cold. She reaches beneath the surface, feeling for the weight of a stone hidden in the sands. She takes a deep breath and plunges her head under. it's a free breeze.
Oh,
Is that the one at the Tavernier?
Yes.
Quite right, the famous gem hunter family. And she's donated the largest gem we have tonight. So young, living with so much wealth already.
but
Though, I heard the Tavernier family is cursed. Inevitably, once they get set on their journey, they will find something, but it will cost them their lives. Seems as soon as they find something of true value, death follows close behind. I do wonder about this Tavernier in particular. The lady here hides a smile behind her hand, her diamond ring glittering.
Dear.
Don't speak ill like that. This one's different. She always knows about the curse. Most of the family were with their own doom, never knowing it was coming. She knows her fate from the beginning. Adele! Adele! Adele Tavernier! The spotlight illustrates the gem displayed outside. Donated by Miss Adele Tavernier, our thanks to a contribution to charity. A gem hunter, a knight, and a true adventurer. She fears nothing, getting through the uncertainty and hardship, all to chase the gleam of light. She knew her destiny and still made a choice to follow it.
Yes.
Every Tavernier, born with that thirst for adventure, to do or to die, and to eventually both. When she sets out, Adele meant to greet death and strike it down. She really is like a questing knight. Adele, Adele, Adele. But she has succeeded where many before had failed. Perhaps the curse is no more. It seems that to me that nothing in this world will defeat her now. Her name will live on forever. Adele, Adele, Adele. Please welcome Adele Tavernier. The light glares down her and her gemstone, bright and engulfing flame. Miss Adele, please tell us everything here. How do you use the one gemstone to change your fate, to change the world? Change the world with a gemstone. Beautiful said. Adele, Adele, Adele. Applause erupt, sudden and overwhelming. Eyes fixed on her as though witnessing a miracle.
No.
No. Yeah, I've been in the water for a while now. Underwater, her eyes. Whoops, sorry. Her eyes snap open. In the dark, something glimmers. Her hand closes around the hard stone. The little dragon, clinging frantically to her arms, is shocked as a large stone is shoved forcefully into its mouth. It flails, chokes, and retreats frantically beneath her clothes. She found it, didn't she? I can't keep going like this. The rope tied to her waist begins to haul her up. The gem hunter emerges, dripping empty-handed. She didn't show them the gem, huh? Interesting. Why gemstones matter? Find anything? His tone is dismissive, but he holds his stare, sharp and unblinking. No, just sand. You can try your luck if you like. Maybe you'll get something. You were right, there's nothing down there. Worth it. Several pairs of eyes watch her, scanning her for clues. Their eyes glint with something feverish. The gem hunter knows that look well. You found something, otherwise you wouldn't have come up.
I'm afraid you'll be disappointed.
Sorry to disappoint you, but like you said, the mine is a bust. It's cold down there, not worth my time. Or you already found what you were looking for. You don't believe me. She spreads her hands. Do you interrogate all you miners like this? Little wonder it's so miserable here. Search me if you like, but remember, I'm a customer, not a worker. Patel's father watches her for a long time. His expression is like a snake waiting to strike. What are you thinking?
How sad.
I'm thinking, none of you are right in the head. It's a shame. I have to be the one to tell you. Patel died doing this work and you barely tried to save him. Like he wasn't worth enough for you. If you had all the get together, you might have saved him. But you all just went back to work. even though you're nothing left to find. Ooh, you're just rubbing it in, aren't you? Trying to get a reaction. I'm sorry, I've said too much. I don't really understand how these things are here. Maybe it's pointless to try.
I'm tired.
But I'm tired, just want to go. She says nothing as she walks towards her car. Are we going to let her just walk away? She got something. She must have found a sapphire. The accusations hide like a detonator, setting off every frayed eye around her. The gem hunter is only a few steps from the car. She surges forward and dives inside. Dang it, get her! Stand back. She's already scrambling for his gun. The engine roars. His eyes are so bloodshot his car kicks up sand. A burst of dust rises, blotting out the sky. The trigger is pulled. The gunshot cracks through the air. Oh boy, that was a close one. The vehicle jolts. Its screams fill the cabin. Adele, what are you doing? I think I just got shot in the arm. Oh yeah, and actually, wow. Good aim, Patel's dad. Holy shit. Imbecile, you want to embrace the family curse and chase your own death? Ne sais pas?
Sorry.
Sorry, Felician. Not now. You were being hunted. Gunfire stared through the air, skipping against the earthen road.
It's all over if you die here.
What was the purpose of all this? If you die here, everything ends. Those miners have lost all reason. They would have killed me over the gem, whether I paid for it or not. I bet they were always greedy, but now the storm's so near. Yeah, of course. We don't know what they're capable of. Good thing I spent so much time dodging traffic in Paris, no? No, I never would have guessed I'd use these skills to dodge bullets. Well, maybe I have. She laughs. It comes a half manic. She can feel the blood trickling down her arm. If you want to get yourself killed, you could have good manners to at least not take me with you. What's wrong, Felicien? You more or less already died once, c'est pas? Perhaps my family curse will at least find me today. She jerks the wheel, pulling the car around in a sharp, blind curve. The gunfire lost phase behind them.
But not now. My heart is racing. I won't let it stop. Let's hope I don't end up with just one arm. She filters water and washes the dried blood away. A short time later, she crouches while heating her knife in the campfire. She bites down a rolled up cloth, closes her eyes and digs out a bullet. Ugh, my god. Goddamn. I wonder if my great-grandfather did this too. My mom used to say whenever I thought of their stories, his stories were always worse. But then, in this Napoleon remembered his name. She bites down on the bandage and tries it off. Are you proud of yourself now, Adele? The gem hunter goes quietly pale. I just didn't think it would feel like this. So this is what an adventure feels like, huh? All this for a single stone. Pretty tough it may be. The little dragon climbs into her shoulder, avoiding the wound. It opens its mouth and spits on a rough-looking stone, panting with exhaustion. A raw uncut crystal, the gem hunter lifted towards the light. It is that, isn't it? Only the gemstones matter.
But the storm has changed what it means. My ancestors, my great-grandfather, my parents, in this world, their stories no longer apply. Why should we bother chasing these things anymore? No one will remember it. Our name will be forgotten or changed.
Or perhaps
feeling lost is also part of our fate.
Feeling lost is also part of our fates.
She murmurs, sorrow softening her voice. Your baculum gleams. Something bound to fate sends a message.
Adele, the storm is coming.
Yeah, we figured out much, Beryl. Thanks. Oh, that was a short one. Alright, let's see what the last one's all about. So yeah, the last story from this one changed her family name to Chevalier instead of the other one. Another world forsaken. It's kind of depressing. Jewelers Street in Delhi. Adele! You're hurt. The Banjana driver's arm is seeping blood as a mud-smeared vehicle returns to the outskirts of Delhi.
It's been a long,
Long time no see, Mina. How are things here? Are you serious? Come here. Let me rewrap that wound. Gosh, what happened to you? You must have found what you wanted. Why else would you be here? The gem merchant leans in and eyes her from behind the counter. He poses his question in a casual tone, but there's unusual fervor beneath it. Dad? Mina's face twists, obviously uncomfortable with his attitude. The gem hunter gives him a slight nod, uneasy, unsteady, but confident despite her ordeal. You're not wrong, but I paid a steep price for it. To be frank, I never expected to see you again. Figured you were dead, either outside the mines or on the road there.
What if...
Would you let me take a look, if you intend to sell it? I'm not in need to buy her, monsieur, if that's what you're driving after. Adele, he's just curious. Right, Dad? She turns to her father with pleading expressions, hoping you will answer with dignity. Yes, I just wanted to see if it was worth all the effort. I'll bet it shines like a sunset sea. It hasn't been cut or nor treated, so it won't be much to look at. But you already knew that.
Merci.
I think it's best you take my leave. Thank you, Mina. Mina just finished wrapping her arm in clean white gauze. She winces with pain as it tightens. Mina's father watches them both, his expression seeming to grow darker with each passing second. Yeah, you better get out of there, Adele. I think the guy's just gonna flip. Adele! The girl runs up, panic and concern written all over her face. Where are you going to go now? Or I suppose just means maybe I could write to you? That has been acting strange each day. It seems he isn't the only one. I just hope that maybe we could stay friends. Oh, that's just sad. We could keep talking about gemstones, whatever you like, really. She stops behind her, a hint of hope in her voice. Mina. She extends her hand, a gemstone rests quietly in her palm. This is Patel's. He wanted you to have it. He said thank you for speaking up to him that day. Did he really say that, or are you just making things up? They both recall the day he came to the market, before Brume provided the stone with the flames only Mina trusted him. Mina accepts the stone with dawning concern, confusion written on her face. I don't understand. Didn't he sell the gem to you? Is he alright? He changed his mind. He escaped his old life for good, that's all that matters. Do you want to see what I found?
Hey!
Yes, of course. She lets the unanswered question slide with a nod.
Oh dear.
Wow!
That.
This is a true cashmere sapphire. The luster is amazing, even unheated. Unnerved by its glow, the girl reaches out and touches it. She snaps back to herself, quickly pulling her hand away. What will you do with it? Sell it for a fortune? Make it into a one-of-a-kind ring? The gem hunter shakes her head. No, it was another purpose.
It's time I head
Sorry,
off
I
now.
have to leave. So yeah, basically, a person died. Brume was shot at, and all just to get that rock. And in the end, it's just gonna break like all the others for Barrel's ritual. Yeah, I sort of see Brume's conflict here. This is her second farewell.
Sorry.
Mina, I might not be able to write to you. Oh. She doesn't ask why. Adele's pale face lifts into a smile. But try she might, she can't make her smile look happy. I wish I could say more, but I just know that the strange things happening here will end soon.
Sooner or later. Goodbye.
Mina. Clouds gather overhead. The heavy rain is thick with moisture. The girl stands alone at the rain about to fall. Oh man. All this was just for another failed ritual. Another reverse storm, another quiet ritual. The fire of the gemstone, the clearer the sound when it breaks. The woman before her is silent like a sculpture. She never shows frustration at the ritual's results, nor confusion, just a solemn blankness. The gemstone shatters. After a long pause, Brume draws out the door to the shelter. Hey, London. Or Paris. Yeah, it's definitely Paris, huh? Another storm, another disaster forgotten. But the river bank air is damp and fresh.
Adele.
Admit it, you were played. She's been predicting the storm using intelligence from the Manus Vindictae.
Beryl will never tell you the truth about the storm. She's never truly cared. Not about you, not about the storm, not about the world itself.
Kinda true. The gemstone you worked so hard to find, she shattered it and tossed it to pieces. She pulls a handful of glittering fragments from her pocket and looks out over the river. One of the slivers, though it's sizable enough of its own, the light of day, cut as it is, reveals itself a lustrous cornflower blue. Adele, do you want to keep it? Even after the failed ritual, the shattered core seems to radiate the light. It has no more use for me, but it could serve as a memory for your long journey. What do you mean? The gem hunter lowers her head, gazing at the fragmented stone. When her fingers close around it, gathering its remains into her palm.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that art.
Madame Boaniche.
Will not tell me the truth about the storm. She stands at the riverbank and tilts her head towards the flowing water. The people I met in Vienna, it was like them once, looking forward a bright future. In a way, I think Mina and Patel were too. They never knew the storm was coming, and what would it matter if they did? There's nowhere to run. The storm has already changed everything.
My fate? I've never had control over it. I doubt I ever will.
And the storm is changing fate, basically, so that's definitely an interesting prospect, right? Until now I hesitate, always waiting for it to come.
Waiting for the moment. Any moment when I might feel I've become a true tavernier. When I set out for adventure. Or when I find a way to appreciate the significance of gemstones.
The blue fragments tumble through the air, scattering light before they fall into the river. Look at that. Her eyes still reflect the gem's blue gleam. Gems used to promise forever. But what does that mean now? Everything will be lost to time.
Left unknown. Unremembered. Unappreciated.
Adele.
Then you began to understand, Adele, chérie. This world has never mattered. You once chased what was ordinary, and now the extraordinary, but it's all the same. In a way, I wish I had tried to live that extraordinary life earlier. Maybe then the curse would have found me before I knew all of this. Now it's too late. Brilliant blue shards strike the water and disappear into the river.
The old world is long gone, you poor wretch.
Paris stretched out among them, washed away again in the storm. But the familiar of the skyline is only facade, and this new Paris, in an old mask that does not belong to them. The winds in the new world rise.
I will rediscover the true meaning behind these gems. Sooner or later.
Okay. Okay, I see. So yeah, it was, this whole thing was basically a tragedy. But that's pretty much, the usual for a reverse, right? Trying to understand the meaning of her new life. Why is she even, risking her life and risking lives of others to grab gems only for Barrel's ritual to end and failure every time? Yeah, yeah, it's kind of understandable why she would be questioning herself. Anyways, let's 20 moves. Okay. Okay, so alright. Let's see if we go down, this one down. Special stages tapping an area rotates brilliance in the area clockwise. Oh, okay. It's different, it seems. Let me see. Mm. I want to keep rotating. There we go. Yeah, it's one. How do we do this one? Ah, there we go. We got two. Hmm. Nice. Right, we got 5, 6. Alright, we just switch this one. No, it's clockwise, so we... There we go. Let's try a few more. There we go. 11, 12. Alright, we don't have enough for that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all we can do right now. We got 12. Alright, not bad. Just to complete it. It's basically just trying to see how much we can, I guess. Let me see. Are these ones? Yeah, it's all rotating ones, it seems. It's basically... I see what it is. Trying to get the maximum points we can, right? Alright, let's switch this one around. There we go. There we go, that's 2. And that one will lead to 3. Nice, nice. Perfect. Nice. Then just rotate this one. Okay. Let's put this one in the this area here. Nice. That's not the one I wanted, but whatever. That works. Nice. Alright, let's just go for this. And this one. Nice. Perfect. Nice. Perfect. Okay, one more here. Nice. Let's try this. Nope. Let's try this. Nope. Oh, yo, 20. And the last one, okay, this one goes down, this one goes there. I guess we can try moving this one around. Nah, that isn't right. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay, what about this one? Nice, there we go. Alright, let's do. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna switch that one over there. There we go. Let's go for this. Nice. What else? What else? Okay, we can rotate this. There we go. Nice. Nice, now we just have to wait for something to fall. There we go. Perfect. 21. Already reached high score there. Perfect. Ooh, there we go. Perfect, this one. There we go, that's the last move. 29, not bad. Alright, and that was Brume's character quest. So, yeah, oh, we got this one more. Alright, that was that. Alright, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. And next time is gonna be the next patch. So yeah, it's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time in Reverse 1999. Ciao.